Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Amy, and today I'm going to be doing another post impressions rundown video. Now, the gist of what this new series I'm doing is, if you didn't see my other video, is that I'm going to be telling you after either using all of the product or some of the product, I'm at least giving some time to try the products before I come back and give you my full review and my full thoughts on it. So basically we're going to see if my first impression still stands or if it's completely different than it was when I first tried it and talked to you guys about it. So I only brought a handful of products in here with me because the other ones I'm just going to tell you what they are instead of getting everything out and showing them all to you. So the first thing I'm going to go over is this Saturday Skin Waterfall Glacier Water Cream, and I have used just about every bit of it. There's probably a use left in here. And so the positives of this is, I believe I told you guys when I first tried this a couple of months ago that it was really moisturizing, really hydrating, and that it felt really good. However, I did say that it felt good under my makeup. I stopped using it under my makeup because I have oily skin. I have combination oily skin, but it's more on the oily side. And this just got to where I was looking too oily by the end of the day to have it under my skin, and it was kind of also making it feel like it was so thick that my face wasn't able to breathe enough, which I don't love that feeling at all. So I didn't continue putting it under my makeup, but I did pack this on at night and it felt really good. I really do like this. I think it's a good hydrator. It is pretty pricey, but I do think it's a good hydrator. The next product is the Pretty Vulgar Cosmetics Undercover Concealer in the shade Little White Lies. I've used this almost every time I've put on concealer, almost, not every time, but I have used quite a bit of it. I can actually see where in the side of the tube, if you can see that, where I'm starting to run out right there, if you can see where it's scraping the sides now. So I'm just about to be out of this, and this was surprisingly good. It's like a serum type concealer, so it doesn't really settle in my lines. I haven't had an issue with it settling. It has not looked oily, and that's what I really like. So I would definitely repurchase this because it was a good concealer and I really liked it. I wouldn't get this shade because it's not the shade for me, but I did make it work. So the next product, I can't remember what my first impression of this was, honestly, that I said on the video, but this is the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation, and this is in the shade Olive. So the thing about me is I don't like full coverage foundations. I like medium coverage or medium to full. In the summertime, I usually go for just medium or light to medium even. This to me was just too full coverage, and at the end of the day, every time I wore this, no matter what I did differently to try to make it work, it would separate on my skin at the end of the day, and I do not like that. So as far as this goes, I don't know what kind of skin type you need for this to successfully work for you, but probably it wouldn't be oily or combination oily. It may work if you have dry skin, but for me, it just separated so much at the end of the day on my face that I really don't love it. So the next product I have been using, and I've been using it on camera, and I've been using it almost probably actually every time I put on makeup since I got this, but this is the Ofra Bronzer in Americano. I'm wearing it right now. I love this bronzer. The Pure Bronze and Brighten palette was what I used for my go-to bronzer pretty much for a long time, and the Cargo Waterproof Bronzer, I can't remember the shade or anything of it. Those were my go-tos for the longest time, but I love this. I mentioned before that I don't love the packaging. I really don't love the packaging. I haven't traveled with this yet to know how this sort of would hold up. I mean, I don't think any of us has traveled recently, but I don't know how the packaging would hold up. I don't like how flimsy it is. It's just cheap to me. But I absolutely love the product inside of it, but I don't know how it would work for traveling, and I would absolutely want to travel with that because it's a bronzer, and I like having my bronzers. The next product is the Kat Von D highlighter, and I mentioned in the video, I don't have it in here with me, it's in my bathroom. I mentioned that it was horrible and that it picked up the foundation on my face whenever I applied it. It is a liquid highlighter. I did not love that, and I've tried to use it since. I've tried to make it work. It just doesn't work. It just picks up my foundation every time I put it on, and so I really don't love that on my face. I have successfully made it look nice on my body, but I don't really like chunks of glitter on my body, and that's pretty glittery. So overall, I don't think I would get that product because it's just not my thing and it just didn't work well enough, honestly. Another product that I have, I bought the So Susan Cosmetics highlighter, and I think the shade was in Popstar. It's in a little squeeze type tube that I absolutely love. I have been using that and testing it out, and I showed you, did a first impression of it in my video, and I absolutely loved it then, and I have loved it every time I've used it. It does not pick up my foundation. It does not look chunky and glittery. It's just a really nice highlighter, and it's probably my most favorite liquid highlighter. The last product is actually my entire ColourPop haul that I just purchased, which I'll link up here if you want to see that. And I have no problem with any of the products I've just bought. Actually, a couple of the shadows I'm wearing right now are from the singles that I got in that video. And by the way, I'll link this video up here if you want to see it. It's my more avant-garde take on the Zodiac Challenge. And the Jelly Mutt shadows I have tried and worn several times since then. I absolutely adore them. I love them so much. I want so many more of them. I hope they keep making them forever. I love them. The lipsticks, everything I got, I absolutely love it. And I would absolutely continue repurchasing because I love ColourPop. And you guys already know that. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. I'll post every Tuesday and Thursday. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!